People call me a perfectionist, but I'm not. I'm a rightist. I do something until it's right, and then I move on to the next thing. There seems to be a lot of excitement around something that, to me, is a yawn, frankly. This is a vast frontier that's going to take us a while to understand. It was very lunar, desolated, isolated. All my films are love stories. James Cameron doesn't do what James Cameron does for James Cameron. James Cameron does what James Cameron does because James Cameron is James Cameron. You can't be an environmentalist. You can't be an ocean steward without truly walking the walk, and you can't walk the walk in the world of the future, the world ahead of us, the world of our children, not eating a plant-based diet. I want to challenge all of you as people of deep conscience, people who are environment stewards of the earth and oceans. By changing what you eat, you will change the entire contract between the human species and the natural world. I like the evening in India, the one magic moment when the sun balances on the rim of the world and the hush descends and 10,000 civil servants drift homeward on a river of bicycles, brooding on the Lord Krishna and the cost of living. Pick up a camera, shoot something, no matter how small, no matter how cheesy, no matter whether your friends and your sister star in it. Put your name on it as director. Now, you're a director. Everything after that, you're just negotiating your budget and your fee. It's important for me to have hope, because that's my job as a parent, to have hope for my kids that we're not going to leave them in a world that's in shambles, that's a chaotic place, that's a dangerous place. It's not a requirement to eat animals, we just choose to do it, so it becomes a moral choice, and one that is having a huge impact on the planet, using up resources and destroying the biosphere. Imagination is a force that can actually manifest a reality. Don't put limitations on yourself. Others will do that for you. In writing the new films, I come to realize that Avatar Euro's world, story, and characters have become even richer than I anticipated, and it became apparent that 2 films would not be enough to capture everything I wanted to put on screen. If you wait until the right time to have a child, you'll die childless, and I think filmmaking is very much the same thing. You just have to take the plunge and just start shooting something, even if it's bad. I love short trips to New York. To me, it is the finest 3-day town on earth. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. There are many talented people who haven't fulfilled their dreams because they overthought it, or they were too cautious and were unwilling to make the leap of faith. Curiosity is the most powerful thing you own. I had read tons of science fiction. I was fascinated by other worlds, other environments. For me, it was fantasy, but it was not fantasy in the sense of pure escapism. I had pictured myself as a filmmaker, but I had never pictured myself as a director, if that makes any sense at all. My mother was a housewife, but she was also an artist. My father was an electrical engineer. You have to not listen to the naysayers, because there will be many, and often they'll be much more qualified than you, and cause you to sort of doubt yourself. A director's job is to make something happen, and it doesn't happen by itself. So you wheedle, you cajole, you flatter people, you tell them what needs to be done. And if you don't bring a passion and an intensity to it, you shouldn't be doing it. I actually started as a model builder and quickly progressed into production design, which made sense because I could draw and paint. But I kept watching that guy over there who was moving the actors around and setting up the shots. I do an awful lot of scuba diving. I love to be on the ocean, under the ocean. I live next to the ocean. Inspiration can hit you in the head at any time, in any context. It could happen in a conversation, talking to someone at a party. You can get an idea, but you've got to remember those inspirations. But failure has to be an option in art and in exploration, because it's a leap of faith, and no important endeavor that required innovation was done without risk. You have to be willing to take those risks. When you have the feeling that anything is possible, sometimes you wind up acting on it. Your imagination can create a reality.